Welcome everybody. Today we're going to go through on how to properly fill out your healthcare forms. There are 3 healthcare forms: an advanced healthcare directive, also called a living will, a healthcare proxy, and a HIPAA authorization form. Each on its own have all very different functions, but interrelated and all very important. So the first one that we're going to go through is the Advanced Healthcare Directive, and you may want to put your name right here in the middle of the cover page so that we know whom this was designed for. Now on the second page is the Living Will. You're also going to put your name at the very top, and then again your name sort of in the middle of the page, and it begins with I, being of sound mind, make this statement as a directive to be followed if I become permanently unable to participate in decisions regarding my medical care. This is if you're in an incurable or irreversible mental or physical condition with no reasonable expectation of recovery. And on this particular document we have 6 choices, right? And the 6 choices are: do I want cardiac resuscitation? Do I want mechanical respiration? Do I want tube feeding, artificial hydration, antibiotics? The last one is a little different and you have to read that very carefully. I do want, right? Versus I do not want. I do want maximum pain relief even if it may hasten my death. Why is it a little different than the others? Because from what I understand, that if a person is already in their last stages of life and they are administered narcotics, that may cause the heart to stop or for the person to suffer a heart attack in the event that they are administered pain relief, and the person may actually end up passing as a result of the pain relief instead of the underlying cause. So all of these will basically are speaking to whether you want resuscitation or intubation, right? DNR or DNI. And the choices that you make, you have to initial, not check. Then on the last page of this document, if there are any other personal directions that you have, you would have to insert it there. Sign before 2 witnesses, and the witnesses have to sign also put their name, address, where they reside. So that is the Living Will or Advanced Healthcare Directive. It is called both ways. Then we move on to the Healthcare Proxy. The Healthcare Proxy is a very simple document. You are going to again put your name and again your name on the very top of the page, and then you will put in the successive order up to 3 people of the people whom you are perfectly comfortable in making the choices for you, with their name and addresses and telephone numbers. Finally, if you have any particular instructions, you may do so in the middle of the page and on the bottom of the page. If you want this document to be limited to a specific condition or up to a certain date, you would have to put that there. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. You would have to sign it, date it. Again, we need 2 witnesses and their information on where they reside. But also, this document, you need to have it signed before a notary. You would go to a notary, have it signed along with your 2 witnesses. Finally, we have the HIPAA authorization form. So the HIPAA authorization form is for your loved ones to be able to access your medical records, right? What if you are in an accident and your family needs those medical records for any purpose? You would have to put your name, date of birth, social security number, and address. Initial the middle of this page, right? This is really, really important. Authorization to discuss healthcare information. You would initial and check. The rest of this middle part, you may leave blank. You may leave blank because We don't know who needs the disclosure of your healthcare documents. And finally, please sign. If you have any further questions on how to properly fill out these forms, please give us a call. Our number is 718-544-5500. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation on how to properly fill out your healthcare documents. Thank you.